Hey, so what's happening, y'all? We're gonna go on our bank here with our paperwork and secure our bank account so nobody can touch it, get into it, look at it, nothing, without the permission of myself, the man. Let's see how it goes. We'll be recording for documentation purposes. Many blessings, y'all. Hello, I just needed to speak with the assistant manager. Yep. How are you doing?
Great.
Told you you'd remember me. So, we talked the other day on the phone. I'm James Stuart.
Okay.
And here's all my delivery notices of that. As well as
So basically, did you just change your name?
no, I didn't. I corrected my record. It's always been my name. I know it sounds strange, but this has been sent to the President of the United States of America, the Pope, the Queen of England, Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury, vital statistics, and that's what all those delivery notices are. And I am the sole proprietor, the only person that can use any of the names, James Bell, James S. Bell, and secured under a trust. It's irrevocable. I don't need any other pieces of paper, nothing.
Okay. So, what's your driver's license say?
I don't have a driver's license. If you would like my commercial account name, I can give that to you, which is the name you have on the account already.
Okay, so we couldn't make any changes unless you have an ID with whatever name.
That
on
is
it.
my ID, ma'am.
This is.
That is my.
We would not be able to accept
Okay,
this as an ID.
that is my ID under the highest law of the land.
Yeah.
You already have all the other information you need, as well as my new signature card that states that name, James Stewart.
So is your name James Stewart with us?
It is. But I'm not entering into a binding contract with you either. That's what the corporation name is for, James Bell. And any attorney you hand those to will, I know. I totally understand. You're not.
You are James.
I am James Stewart, the living, breathing
What's your address?
man, 611 West Poplar Street. What you have it in there as is 611 West Poplar, Olathe, Kansas. What my land is under is the incumbent 611 West Poplar, New Jerusalem, Kingdom of Heaven. It is an irrevocable trust that is my given birthright.
You said 611.
West Poplar. It's on those papers, Chief.
So you are in our computer as James S.
Yeah, which is a corporation name that I didn't consent to. But I filed the necessary paperwork that I have all rights. Nobody else can enter it. Nobody else can use my funds for anything. It's an interest-free checking account. I am the sole proprietor. Any proceeds gained off of my blood, sweat, and tears is entitled to me and me alone. The living, breathing man.
Okay.
I can back it up with U.S. Supreme Court.
What are you wanting me to do?
I just want that on file. All I need is it scanned in. You can have those. I have the originals.
I will send this to, last time we sent something to them, they said that it wasn't that we wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
Which is that right there?
Which is this one right here, yeah.
And all those papers combined, null and void any contract under the name James S. Bell, and I'm the only one that can use it.
Well,
nobody else can do anything.
As far as we would know, you would be the only one to use your account anyway.
Okay, but there's been times where people have gone in and taken money out of my account.
Well, like something that you've authorized or something that you did not?
No, you guys called me and said, hey, these individuals took money out of your account. There wasn't anything we could do about it. Now that freezes it.
Like, was it garnished? Your account garnished?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And that freezes it. They cannot garnish it. I have to consent to it. That's what those papers state. No. By law. It's the highest law of the land, ma'am.
Okay.
Believe me, I'm well versed in this. I've done it in court. I have U.S. Supreme Court documentation to prove it and back it up. That is the highest law, and I do not answer to anyone.
Okay, I will send it up the chain.
Okay, I just need a receipt that you received it.
A receipt?
Mm-hmm. Whether it's handwritten,
just a handwritten something?
With your name on it and contact information. And as well, I will give you this, which has also been sent to all of those delivery notices. And if you guys will not accept it, here's the affidavit that proves that I'm your slave.
This is like way too much for my brain.
I know people aren't used to seeing these things.
Yeah.
For sure. Honestly, all I need is a receipt that you've received it.
Okay. Can I put it on here? This is my card.
I would prefer it on bank letterhead. I mean, it can be handwritten, but it needs to be on something stated that I gave it to you.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, well, who do we need to?
I have to actually send this to somebody to see if this is even something we are even going to accept. And if we don't accept it,
it doesn't matter if you accept it or not. It's the highest law, man.
But I have to go by what we do.
I'm not part of your corporation or organization.
And I'm not part of this either.
I understand, but you are, because you've entered into the contract under U.S. code.
Well, I have got to go.
I'm not meaning you. I'm meaning this. You're a woman just like I'm a man.
But like I said, I have to send this up to somebody higher than me. But I can't give you something saying, "Oh yeah."
No, all I need is that you accept it. I'm not saying that you accepted it. Okay. All I need is a written receipt, whether you want to type it out or whatever, that you've received it and you're sending it up line.
Okay.
That's all. That's all. I don't want. You're not liable for anything.
Because I'm like,
you're not liable for anything. No. And I don't want you to. That's why I'm handing you all these things and trying to explain them a little bit.
Okay, what would you call all of this?
That is a correction of record from stating that I'm a living, breathing soul, a man. I mean, would it be better to take it to Topeka? I have no problem hand delivering it to Topeka.
This is where it's going to go. Mm-hmm. It's going to go up to somebody.
Are you faxing it or?
I'm going to scan it and email
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, are you Mr. Bell?
No. Mr. Bell's my father. You can write my name as James Stewart. That is the only thing I respond to.
Okay, is your social 514-907-1117?
That identity is, yeah.
Okay. We know you as a Mr. Bell in our computer, and if you don't have any sort of an ID showing, I know you
Oh
say
no,
that
I
this
have
is
a
your-
driver's license, but I'm not conducting commercial business, so therefore I don't need to show that license.
Well, if you're wanting to get this changed.
Man, these are tax stamped and time stamped in the Capitol.
If you're wanting to get your.
I'm not.
name
I don't
changed-
want the name changed
Okay, I don't understand why we're going through all of this.
because I'm securing my property, which is my bank account. All I'm doing is securing my property that I am the only one entitled to. I understand that there's confusion, that people normally haven't seen these type of things. I do understand that. But I've gone through the steps to make sure that this is to the highest levels. I have return receipts from the President of the United States with these exact papers that he has, as well as the Queen of England and the Pope. I do not belong to that name. My name is James Stewart. A name was created at my birth that was James Stewart Bell.
You're given.
That's, my name is James Stewart. My corporation name is that Bell. My record has been corrected because I am no longer my parents' debt. The only person that is Mr. Bell is my father, and he is no longer here. They've done a deception. Your parents filled out a piece of paper with your name, and your family name was tied to you because you're your parents' debt until you're 18 to 21 years old. I stand as a free man of competent age, sound mind. I'm literate, and I have full understanding of the law and everything I've done. I'm in an irrevocable trust. It can never be changed. Nothing can ever be taken from me, and no individual can say I owe them a debt without me consenting to it. And if they choose to say I owe them a debt, I require compensation. I've done this in a court of law and been compensated.
Okay.
Here in Johnson County. So all I need is that you receive the paperwork from James Stewart.
I have to say James Bell because I know you as James Bell.
Okay, I can check you on the license where the name is separated. 1 second here. I gotta find it in my plethora of cards here. That's my name right there.
There's a bell on top of it.
But that's this is a commercial license. I am not a corporate or commercial entity. I am standing here in front of you as a man. You are as a woman.
But this says you are a Bell. This says you're a Bell,
And this is the correction.
Are you wanting us to change it?
No, because that account is tied to the Social Security number and everything, which is an entity that was established by the Washington, D.C. District of Columbia. Has nothing to do with me. They created it so they could trade me on a market. That no longer happens.
Is there an expiration date on that?
Yeah,
What's that say?
it would be 5/4/25. But unless I'm doing commercial work, this doesn't do anything. If this is actually red, it shows the correction. with all the information needed, with all the notarization, documentation, the court cases.
Do you want anybody to call you back regarding this if they say, okay, we can't do anything with this, or what? Do you want somebody to call you?
They can call me.
Okay.
But if they say they cannot accept it, that's where that comes in.
Okay.
That is an affidavit proof of claim stating that y'all are stating that I cannot secure my property. As you can tell, it's blank, and it has to be filled out by whoever you're sending that to and their superior. And if that is done, then I will take the necessary steps afterwards.
Okay. So, you want me to take, are all these my copies, or do you want me to take copies of them?
No, all of those are yours. I have all the originals right here.
Okay.
And if I need to, I have no problem going to Topeka and showing the originals.
Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, I will get this sent up there. And I've got this with my name and date. Is that good enough for you?
I just need a signature. Just need a signature.
That's my signature.
Okay. I do things in the
All right. Are we good?
I'm good. Is that signature card on file?
Your signature card?
Yep. Should be 2 of them.
There's 3 accounts,
Yep.
so we should have 3 signature cards on file.
Okay, well, when I come through the drive-thru and asked to update my signature card, they handed me one piece of paper and said it would do all 3.
No. You have to have one for each
Okay,
account.
that's fine.
Do you want one for all 3, or
Please.
do you want 3 different? So do you have one already?
There's one. There should be one in there, which is probably on the. He may have just done it for your one account, but I remember it just being one piece of paper he gave me. But yes, for all 3, if I could, please. I know everything I've said sounds very strange, but it is the highest of truth. And I do love sharing it with people. It actually moves you legally to a position of creditor and not debtor. Going pretty good. Getting written receipt.
Okay, there are 3 signature cards.
Yep. Yep.
All right, is there anything else?
I think that's it. Yeah, the updated signatures on it. On all 3. Right?
I'm sorry?
It's updated on all 3?
Yeah, that was done in 2020 or something.
Yeah.
That was done in 2020.
No, yeah, that's all I was meaning. It's the same new signature. And can I ask one thing and take a photo of those?